want to talk to you about something in particular. I think a lot of people may not realize how different genres of music are connected and interwoven, and you have that experience, with house music and coming up with gospel. So can you maybe kind of give a little insight on how you were able to transition or mix things together and make it make sense for you?
Well, let me just say I was always in church. Even when I met Frankie Knuckles and met Farley, Jackmaster, from Steve Silk, Hurley, all of the house music greats and executives, I was already in church, already singing in the choir. I was in the Thompson Community Singers, Reverend Bronson back then, and I was seeking a recording career as a teenager, 18, 19, you have a little dream.
You want to be out there, yeah.
But I would hear house music on the radio, and I would buy the records and found the label, and went over into Chicago and walked into the label one day and told them I could sing. And from there, I ended up meeting people like Frankie Knuckles and Farley, and they heard me sing and invited me in the studio, and that's how my house music career began. But I never was outside of gospel. I mean, gospel was always there, and that's why I was able to give house what I gave it, was because I had come from church, you know what I'm saying? But then I started getting asked by people like Frankie, to do a gospel house song. And he and I and Nesby, a lot of us did a few covers together, and I'm so thankful to have infiltrated gospel and house together.
All right. You wasn't in the streets. You were always.
Well, no. I was. I did do the club scene. Frankie Knuckles had a club that he had in Chicago, and I remember on my graduation night I went to the club, you know what I'm saying? Of course, being a house music artist, you had to perform in the club. That's where it was. But again, to be able to have those experiences, it grounded me, gave me a balance to know what I was singing about when I was doing gospel, and why we sang what we sang, and why the message was what it was, because I had the experiences.